Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Hold Still, broadcasting off of Kanor Connected. We do have a channel on YouTube. Check us out. For my viewers that are regularly here, y'all know me. I've been doing a grow, so we should be coming close to an end with this game. Not that I'm in a rush, but I always like getting to endings of games, you know, just seeing what you've worked for, being able to start a new game, which actually leads me to my next series. Now that I'm going to be streaming on Saturdays, unless I have to work on those days, probably going to be starting with The Evil Within. I had downloaded that for Halloween. I ended up getting that game. I've been wanting to play it for a while. That'll be a blind playthrough. I may start with that series because on my Saturday streams, I'll probably be going for a good 2 to 3 hours. You know, like Connor's his weekend stream. So we'll go ahead and kick it off now with Grow Home. So probably hearing my dogs in the background. Sorry about that. I actually have a monitor now for my little man. He's in the other room. We finally got him in there. So if you can hear my dogs barking, I apologize. Let me just check this message real quick. Alright. Hey, Nick Pitt. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you haven't caught my series on Grow Home yet, we're just continuing from that. A pretty cool game. You can check out my videos if you've missed anything. Almost done with it. A little bit more than halfway. Tonight we should get done. Probably about, I'd say like 75%. So thanks for dropping by, buddy. I appreciate it. No. So last time that I played this, not bad. How's it going? It's going good, man. Just doing my Tuesday night stream here. I normally do kind of like an indie Tuesday, like Connor does on Wednesdays. So I've been doing this game. Not sure if you've ever played it, but pretty cool. Really good graphics. Trying to finish this one off, that way I can go ahead and get started on something new here. Not in a rush, but really like to see the ending of this. As we do every game that we play. How are you doing, man? How was your day? Hopefully we can make it on this one. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that sucks. So since I do have little man in the other room now, you maybe see me checking my monitor from time to time. Sorry about that, but when you have your first kid, it's always you're always on alert. It's funny because my wife was actually she was checking the monitor like every 5 minutes last night, and I was telling her that's a little bit overkill, but mother's intuitions. Alrighty, so this is 6 out of the 8 little islands. Go ahead and get 2 more here, and we'll be able to continue on to. For those of you that aren't familiar with the stream, what's going on here is we're trying to make our way to the top. As we look up, you can see there's more and more stuff. We start out from the very bottom, so you're basically kind of like Jack and the Beanstalking here. Yeah, I bet, man. I've been seeing a lot of posts just about people stressing out and over tests or whatnot before the holiday weekend. So I'm actually out of school right now. I had to kind of take a break once my son was born, but I remember those days. Not fun at all. And especially before the weekend, before holiday weekend, you're just, your mind's not usually on school. It's just getting home and eating turkey. So what do you got planned for Thanksgiving? You staying home? Are you going out of town? Oh, you're in Canada. Alright, sorry about that. Well, you can always make it a holiday weekend of your own, man. Yeah, I bet. I actually used to work in the restaurant industry, so that was definitely one of those weekends that, in the restaurant industry, you look forward to it because it's more money, but tons of people used to just come in to eat. I worked at a pretty not high class, but it was, it was definitely up there. It was a seafood restaurant, and we would get a lot of the, just shoppers that would come in to eat halfway through the day. So okay, calm down here, buddy. Calm down. I hate when he gets ahead of himself. Yeah, I got the Walmart McDonald's. Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best place to be, but good luck, man. I'm sure you've done it before and you're used to it, but I don't know. I've always been kind of, I don't really want to go on a tangent here, especially away from video games, but I've just always I just think it's getting out of hand with the whole, with the whole shopping thing. Especially lately, now that it's starting on pretty much Thanksgiving Day, people are willing to go pretty much shop right after eating, and I just kind of like leaving the family, but I mean, those deals are there, you know, people are going to take them. I've never shopped on a Black Friday. The one thing I definitely would get is video games, obviously. I know they always have good deals on that kind of stuff, but actually kind of ahead of myself right now in games, so as much as I shouldn't get anymore, I probably will, but I can take a little break for a while. I was actually talking to Kanor earlier about I just went to GameStop today to reserve the Rainbow Six, and I almost got Battlefront. But as I told him, multiplayers, once I kind of get into those, some of those games tend to be addicting for me, so I think I'd better stay away from that. Alright, so we only hit 7 islands, but it actually grew. So what you just saw there, you saw a little cutscene. Whenever you hit a certain number of your islands, as I look down here, you can see all the connected islands that I've gone to. Your story basically continues, so what you saw was the little vine growing up more, that way I can go ahead and, you know, proceed in the game and reach the top. Yeah, Rainbow Six games are awesome, man. Well, you know what sucks about it is it's not going to have a campaign. That's one thing Kanor and I have been harping on lately is, you know, a lot of these games seem to be, they just seem to be kind of leaving the whole campaign behind, and I personally don't like it. I mean, you know, I don't mind multiplayer that a game has that, but it should always have a campaign option. I mean, the stories are normally great for those, you know, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure the game companies aren't hurting from that, so. Yeah, and I mean, they haven't had one for quite a while, so really glad that they're coming out with one. And the guy at GameStop was actually telling me that I asked the guy, I mean, because I thought Battlefront actually had a campaign, and Kanor told me that it didn't, so that was pretty surprising to me. I agree with you, there should always be a campaign, but I mean, especially for games that are that have revolved around that in the past. You know, Rainbow Six always had a good campaign. Once those games start losing their campaigns, you know something's wrong. But as I was saying, the guy had brought up The Division from Tom Clancy as well, which also looks like an awesome game. Not sure when it's coming out. I'll go ahead and hit on my upcoming games here towards the end of the stream. But The Division's actually, he said, is just, from what he said, it's just a campaign game, so that's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. I'm a campaign gamer, especially now. I mean, I used to be really into Call of Duties, but so that's one of the cutscenes that I'm talking about. That's cool, so it's actually leading me to a little ship. Let me go ahead and check my monitor here real quick. Sorry about that. Alrighty, little boy's still asleep. So yeah, that's definitely, I hope games don't just completely do away with that. One of my major problems with that is that I don't really have too much time for for multiplayer. You know, you kind of jump on there once in a while, and these guys who have been playing for... Yo, what's up, Kanor? Call of Duty's getting old, really wrecking the purpose of the game in the past. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you. It's kind of just losing its filling. You know, it seems like it's trying to adopt other games and losing the whole. Okay, so we're at 52%. Yeah, it's kind of losing its whole Call of Duty feel, you know, which is like, that's why people like you guys. No. That's weird. I'm floating on a little nub here. Hopefully I can make the best of it. At least I'm not falling completely. Alright, now I am. Okay, cool. We didn't lose too much ground there. But yeah, the Advanced Warfare was kind of too futuristic for me, man. I was more into the like World at War and stuff. How's it going, Connor? How's your day? Yeah, and I mean, nothing bad on those games, because I mean, I love Destiny. I actually want to get the Taken King expansion. Just kind of don't really have the money to get that. And I mean, I don't know, like, I fell out of it for a while there, but yeah, exactly. You know, Call of Duty 4, I used to be on that all the time. But yeah, this latest one just didn't do it for me, man. Titanfall was alright. I think the hype for that was, personally, I mean, that's just my opinion. I hope none of my viewers get mad. But I think it was just a little bit overhyped. Oh, what? Come on, come on. Nice. What about you, Connor? Did you end up playing Destiny? Destiny was a really cool game. My brother and I were into that for... I mean, I'm still into it. I just haven't really played recently. And that's the thing, you know. It seems like for those multiplayer games, you kind of have to keep up with everyone, because then you go on and you see everyone like at a level 50 and you're barely like level 20, and you feel kind of like you're not really keeping up with everyone. Yeah, Destiny was pretty good, man. Alright, so I saw one of those little transportation devices. I'm going to try to get to it. At least if I die, I can always have somewhere to come back to. Destiny is cool if you like Halo. I mean, I think Bungie made it, right, Nick? Definitely has a Halo feel, but it is different. Story-wise, when it first came out, I know a lot of people said that it wasn't really all too good. Bye. How's it going? Wow, you guys are all showing up. Thanks. Yeah, I definitely, I don't know, Halo 2, man, I used to be all over that, and once Call of Duty came out, I kind of liked more just I liked the pace of the game more, just because at times Halo was a little bit too slow, like when you would jump or whatnot. Yeah, I have Halo 5 now, and I haven't beat it, but I heard it was short, so we'll go ahead and see. I haven't been playing it too much though, so hopefully I can beat it here soon, but I heard it was really short. Yeah, we'll wait to get, yeah, I mean I won't end up playing the multiplayer for that either. I used to be really into the multiplayer. When I very first got on Xbox Live, I used to play Halo a lot. And then once I discovered Call of Duty, I ended up kind of going to that. I hope I make this jump. I'm not gonna make it. That sucked. Bye. Maybe I can land in water. Oh no, I die in water. I haven't played Splatoon. My brother got that, and he said he liked it, but it was kind of short-lived. Obviously, for you guys who have been to Kanor's later streams, you know that he's stuck on Fallout right now. So, also fight. I believe I still have Shadow of the Colossus. Once I figure out this whole, I want to get an HD capture device. So once I figure out how to stream other consoles, I'll definitely hit that game up, man. I like it too. I can only stream right now from PS4, so Rocket League is amazing. I've never played Rocket League. I've never played Rocket League. What is Rocket League, if you don't mind me asking? I know it's probably a noob question. Yeah, I'll definitely hit that up, man, once I start streaming other consoles, because I do have the PS3 and I have the Shadow of the Colossus, the latest remake that they had done. Soccer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen people streaming that. But do you like soccer? Do you like FIFA? I was on a little FIFA kick for a while as well, but I've kind of grown out of Maddens. This latest Madden that they did. Sorry, EA, but it kind of sucked. You figure that they would learn after a while to get their graphics together. It seems like the graphics have kind of been going away on that. Well, I mean, graphics-wise, it looks good, but I'm talking about just when the players... Like, I'd be walking away and there'd be a player in front of me and I'd end up tripping on some guy and it just looked horrible. I think after Xenoblade, I'll be done with online multiplayer games. Yeah, I kind of been preaching on that. Been getting away from the whole multiplayer. So I still cannot get to that rock where the little transporter is, and it's bugging me because now I'm just losing myself. Okay, I see it. I'm losing myself in all my vines that I got going up here. But I think since I'm going straight up, like, once my vine stops growing, I let go and I end up falling down again. So I'm going to try to go straight up and do a little curve here. That way I don't fall down. And I still didn't make it. I can see it too. I'm going to try to rock it up here. And then I'm going to hit my little flower. Float over. Nice. Online multiplayer isn't intimate, and you have to deal with crappy matchmaking if you don't have friends to play with. I just prefer inviting pals over and playing game in the same room. That's exactly what I told Kanor before I started the stream. I told them multiplayer for me it's not about the multiplayer, but I used to play with a lot of friends on Xbox. You know, everybody kind of like ended up outgrowing it, I guess, or whatnot. So I had a group of friends. I actually played with the clan for a while, as dorky as that may sound. But we used to always just tear it up on Call of Duty, and then everyone kind of went their separate ways. And it seems now like I'm jumping into rooms, and you're playing with people who either you just don't know, you don't know how they play and you can't really like keep up with them, or you just, you know, you're just playing matches with people and they all end up leaving. All their buddies come along and they're like, all right, let's go start another room, and you're kind of just left all alone. Just my opinion, also playing primarily single games, especially for the new Star Wars Battlefront. Matchmaking is horrible. If you want to play with people same rank, yeah, exactly, the whole rank system has a lot to do with it. Battlefront is horrible. Yeah, I mean, I only played the demo. I haven't played any of the actual game yet, so can't really comment on the whole Battlefront yet. I may get it here soon, just because, you know, hopefully when Kanor does jump on, maybe we can play a couple games together. But I always like playing with friends. That's my main thing. Definitely not worth $60. Well, I mean, the thing about it is, to me, the whole price goes out the window when there's no campaign, you know? I mean, because if you don't want to play multiplayer, at least you have another option. You know, people have always had that option where they can just, you know what, I want to play on my own today. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go play the campaign. EA and Ubisoft are literally the worst. Alright, so we have a cool little ship up here. I know I missed some crystals, but let's just go ahead and board this ship. I can always come back and backtrack. I was very sad when I heard EA was taking over Star Wars games. Are you serious, EA? Yeah, I mean, because I definitely agree with you, Fight. EA, that's just one of those companies that seems to push out games. Like I said, Madden, you know, I'm an avid Madden player, and this last one that I got, I ended up trading it for credits to get another game recently. So normally I keep my Maddens, but I got rid of that. But mainly they wanted to push out a game before the new movie. Give it 8 more months and the game would have been good. Yeah, exactly. These people are just pushing out games. Especially now for the holidays, you know, they just want to get that game out there. They're not really thinking about us. They're thinking about cashing in, which sucks, you know. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's sad to say, but most games nowadays are rushed. Alright, cool. So we made it into this little spaceship here. 1313 and was cancelled. Very sad. Looked awesome. Yeah, it's too bad. This chat is popping. Yeah, for real. That's good. It's good that you guys get in here and talk games. And now I'm on the other end. Normally I'm bugging Kanor and asking him like 100 questions. I was at the Star Wars Celebration. I'm jealous. And saw the early access stuff for Battlefront and there are a lot of things that they talked about and there that are not in the game, it seems. Yeah, and their excuse will be that they're bringing it out later. That was one of the biggest things for Destiny, is a lot of people didn't think the story was complete. You know, and now that they brought out, the Taken King, I think they kind of used that and said, hey, here's more of the story. But by then, you know, you're paying an extra $60, and it's like, thanks guys, appreciate it. Insert a star seed to send back home. So I'm wondering if I just missed a crap ton of crystals or if there's an actual like other level. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way down again and just clean up shop on crystals.